Hi, Aries. All right, welcome back to Dream Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for January for you. I hope that you started off your new year very nicely. And yeah, we're going to jump right in, guys. Let's just see what January 2024 has in store for you overall. Okay. Tell me about January 2024 for my Aries. January 2024 for my Aries. Give me some cards, please. Hmm. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have healing chaos. Okay. So this could just talk about maybe this. I feel like there's a deep reflection energy for you. So I don't know if around this time last year, January 2023, starting off your new year was very hectic and uncontrolled. You could have felt like things were just popping off that you had no say so over. This could have been people around you, like friends or family affected, or this was just directly hitting you. And there's some kind of reflection here. Maybe even all of last year was just chaotic for you. But I feel like something could be reminding you of 2023 January. So I don't know where you were at, like what space you were in at that time, but you're just, it's not a good feeling. It's kind of like starting off this year, you want to be optimistic, but part of you feels like, okay, what does this year have in store for me? Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? Right? All right. So healing chaos is there. I do feel like you're going to be moving towards less turbulent times. Thank you. Right. Part of that is diligence. So what's your it's I don't know, there's something about like a backbone. So I don't know if you are having issues with your backbone. Maybe you're needing to fix your posture when you're doing certain things. This doesn't even have to be just sitting, sitting at a table. This could be like how you stand, or maybe when you're at work, if you're having to bend over or reach places, what's your posture like? So there's something about a backbone, but there's also something about you having a stronger backbone this year. And, thinking of an Aries, I always think that Aries do have super strong backbones. But I'm telling you, around this time last year, something really hit you in your soft spot. So I'm wondering what that was for you. All right. So diligence. Okay. How are you going to be able to bounce back? How strong are you to be able to move move past the chaos? Okay. And then we have security. I feel like January will be all about security, not only just like your homestead and making sure that you're secure in your home and your finances, but this also could be talking about your surroundings, like how having certain people in your life will affect you. Friends who tend to be risk takers, or they don't really think before they act, is that going to affect you in some way? Are you willing to let that slide this year, or are you going to be more tight knit about the circle that you keep, the company that you keep? This could be even like lovers. It's like certain things you're just not going to tolerate repeat cycles of. I feel like you've had a series of toxic lovers in the past. So these kind of things are really important to you moving towards your year of 2024. Okay. All right. Perfect. So let's start your life portion or your general portion. Okay. Yeah. What's going down in January 2024 for my Aries? Anything significant? Anything exciting? Okay, let me know what's going on generally or in Aries life 2024. Let's see. Okay. All right. We have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this could just be talking about your overall happiness. I do see something working out for you in the end in January where maybe you were worried in the beginning, but it ends up working out for you. You could be getting some really happy news. You could be feeling very emotionally fulfilled by something in January. You also could be, mm, you could be what's the word, Jesus? You could be invited to a wedding, or this could be you planning your own wedding. So if you are, congratulations, okay? But there definitely is an energy here of love, okay? There could be like a relationship on the horizons for you. January, you could be meeting this person, or you're already married to this person or dating this person, and it does feel like you and this person are going to be in bliss. So we haven't gotten to the love portion yet, but that is a very nice message. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Let me pull the clarity for these cards and we'll talk about them. Okay. We have constancy here. So, yes, there is this energy of just having commitment in all aspects of your life, commitment towards your job, commitment with friendships, like showing up for each other in each other's life, commitment in love, commitment in family, where you are going to have some normalcy. You'll be able to rely on, depend on the things that are in your life. They won't be flaking or fleeting type of energy. So, that's a beautiful thing, but there also is a concern of maybe your day to day could be getting kind of boring. So you may be wanting to switch up some things. Your routine may get a little boring here. So you may feel pressure to switch it up, or you may find yourself indulging in things that maybe bring you more happiness. Okay. So I don't know. January is calling you to not do a repeat of last year. Maybe you put your happiness to the back burner, or your fun, your aspect of fun, you really didn't take a lot of time into that. And you're going to find yourself this year still standing up on your responsibilities, but where's the fun? Why do we have to drag through life? So there's something about that that's coming up for you in January. All right, so we do have the Tower. Tower talks about unexpected events happening. Okay. So again, you could be wanting to avoid chaos in January. You're like, please, not a repeat of last year. I do feel like there is someone, or this could be reversed, this could be you. All right. There is someone here that could be needing your help. And there's some kind of responsibility that could be falling on you. If you're a parent, this could be a child. Maybe a child is away at college and they effed up. Now they're calling on parents, and it's like, dang, it's the beginning of the year, and also probably just paid mortgage or rent or whatever. So it's like, there's not a lot to give, but I still have to come through for whoever is consoling me at this time. So someone is calling on you for help, and it's very unexpected. I do feel like this is more of a family energy. It could be a friend that you consider family. I do feel like you do feel some type of responsibility for this. Now, what's interesting is I don't see you responding right away with help, because it could feel so overwhelming. You may just want to kind of ignore it. Four Swords. Four Swords is like a do not disturb energy. It's like when you put your phone on do not disturb and people are calling, people are texting, people are emailing, but I'm not going to answer. Okay. Because I am, it's an energy of procrastination. I'm going to put this off until a little bit later. I'm really focused on my mental health, sword energy. So you may not really want to see this, whatever this is that someone could be calling on you, because it's very overwhelming just for the beginning of the year, January. Okay. Now you are thinking of this person, but you're also trying to decide what's the best way to tackle this or offer my help without feeling like I'm overextending myself. Okay. So yeah, you'll have to think about that and come up with a solution that works best for Aries. Again, putting yourself first, right? I do see you handling business. Okay. So, whoever is going to be relying on you or wanting to depend on you or in need of your assistance, they can keep optimistic that you will help. But it is feeling like, this person is hanging you out to dry. It does feel like a loaded responsibility on your back. Nothing that you can't handle, by the way, especially with this Emperor. Emperor talks about you being in charge, but you're in charge for a reason because you're most qualified. So even if this is feeling like you feel burdened by your family or by a child or even by a really close friend, this is coming to you because you are the most equipped to handle this. And I feel like there will be a lot of good karma coming from this as well. Just saying, okay? So, Three of Pentacles, you may find yourself in a situation of brainstorming together with a group or this person. You could also find that you are going to have to get really creative about solving an issue, but it's all going to work out here. And in the end, you're doing it because you have love for this person or they have extended their hand out to you once before as well. There's also this energy of maybe even like a friend or a coworker that could be turning into a more romantic situation down the line. So look out for that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Is there any like closing arguments here? Let's see. Death card, okay? Closing out cycles. Hangman. Maybe something that you were very stubborn about, you're going to have to learn to deal with. Or if this is not you, this is someone else, and maybe, you're teaching them this lesson. But there definitely is a change here, and it's something that someone cannot ignore anymore. And I feel like someone has been very stubborn, but it's like being stuck in their ways, but there's no progress. So maybe I do need to try the other side, even though I hate to think of that, but maybe that will allow me some progress. Okay. All right. So maybe that's a lesson someone's going to be learning around you, or this is you. All right. Let's talk about your money and your career in January. Let's get some cards for that. All right, tell me all about Aries money and career. I'm laughing because during the holidays I spent time with my parents, of course, my mom, and she was making a joke about me drooling because every time I get excited, it's usually when someone says like the funniest joke or something really funny happens, but it's very much when I get excited about something. Like if I'm explaining something that I'm very excited about, my mouth just it gets very wet for some reason. And my mouth is kind of like that right now as I'm reading for you, and I don't know what that's about, okay? I don't know what I'm so excited about. Okay, let's see. Tell me all about Aries money and career in the month of January, please. Let's see. That's funny. All right, let's see. All right. All right. So we have Milady on the bottom of the deck. We also have the Hermit starting off this read. So some of you guys could be getting sick. Okay. You could be getting sick and you're like, okay, I need some time off of work. So you probably aren't showing back up to work as soon as, I don't know when everybody has like their time off, but usually after New Year's, you go back into work. Some of you guys could be very sick around this time. You're like, okay, I can't go back into work. Some of you guys are taking care of a sick one, whether this be like a lover or a friend or a family member, and that is also taking you away from work at this time. Okay. So some of you guys could be just calling out sick because mentally you're exhausted and you need, you're physically exhausted, you're mentally exhausted, and you're like, I need some rest. So that also could be going down for you as well. All right. So again, we have the Hermit here. And this is just kind of being missing in action, but it's also to kind of like reflect and see, what am I going to be all about this year? Let me reflect on my job. Is this the job or career for me? Am I on the right path? How am I going to make things happen for myself? So it's kind of like taking some time away to recoup, but also brainstorming. I see a lot of brainstorming here and research happening here so that you can possibly follow your passions. Love is coming back up again. Maybe you're wanting to do something that you're more passionate about this year, and you're wondering, how can I achieve that and still make the money that I would love? Also, some of you guys could be spending time with a loved one while you're taking a break from work, and that's going to be very exciting for you. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you what's on the bottom of this deck. Patience, Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like if you are looking for that big break in the beginning of the year, it's not happening. It usually will not happen in the beginning of the year for people. But I feel like there is this energy of patience and it's just not the right time. So, and don't be frustrated by that. There's usually a deeper meaning that certain things will align for you when you get that raise, when you get that promotion, when you get accepted to the job of your dreams. It kind of means like your gifts or your blessings are coming in bundles. You understand? So you get the job or you get the money, but maybe you're also getting something else that you also wanted and it's coming in a bundle deal. So, you know, patience is it's well deserved. You'll get exactly what you deserve. Okay, Seven of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you, or you feel very like anxious or nervous returning back to work or just doing what you do for work. There's some anxiety here. Okay. I feel like you're waiting to, I don't know. It feels like you're kind of like waiting for some feedback. You're kind of like nervous about maybe a review coming up, or you're just waiting to hear from a higher up or a boss, or maybe even if you have clients, you have an audience, you're kind of like waiting to hear what people say or think, and it makes you very anxious. And I don't feel like this is a normal for you, but maybe it's also because you could be judging yourself like, I haven't been giving my best. I've been out of work for this time. I've been slacking, procrastinating a little bit. And you're being a little bit hard on yourself. And you're also thinking, I just know people are going to have something to say about this. So it's kind of like this looming anxiety over what people think of you or how they perceive you coming back into the new year. And I feel like, I feel like you catch all your little slips, but not people don't. So you're thinking that people are going to have all these things to say that you prejudge yourself on, and it's just not going to happen. People are not that keen. Okay. All right. Let me tell you about yourself, though, Aries. Very good. You're very disciplined with the Strength card. You're very, very good. You're way stronger than you think, also. So even though you're anxious about this review, right? Per se, even if it was to come back the way that you thought you already are thinking in your head, it wouldn't phase your work ethic. I feel like you're so strong. I feel like you're so disciplined, and you're kind of going to show off a little bit when it comes to this haughtiness. Okay. So it's like you have this pace that many others cannot keep up with. And I do see you getting very cocky about that, but I feel like it's well deserved again. Like, it's kind of like it's kind of like that energy of like, it ain't tricking if you got it, right? So it's like, you know, Aries can walk the walk so they can talk the talk. Basically, no one can discredit you for how disciplined you are. You get up and you show up and you perform very well. And I do see you being very cocky about that, and who can blame you? All right. Magician. This is the energy of just feeling like, I have all the tools, I have all the energy, the magic within me to show up and show out. anything that I want to manifest, I am well equipped to bring towards me, bring that energy towards me, bring that blessing towards me. I'm more than qualified. I It's kind of like when you're about to take a test and you know all the answers. You're very strategic in what you do and you won't fail. And you're very confident about it again with that magician. And I feel like the death card is here because cycles are closing. If you were the hangman that I was talking about in your life or general read, I feel like you're going to get out of this stubbornness. The stubbornness could have come from maybe not achieving the things that you set out to do. And it could have been very hurtful for you. And you could have did a lot of blaming towards yourself. And it could have put you in a very hangman position where you're kind of stuck and you feel so stuck. So you start having these self-depreciating thoughts. But you're learning like, hey, I didn't achieve maybe what I set out for last year, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it this year. And I'm so good at what I do, there's no way I can fail. So you're getting very confident and you're closing out that cycle where you weren't the nicest to yourself. Okay. And with that, you're going to bring in a lot of money or your dream job or your dream level, whatever level you want to be leveling up, it's coming towards you. All right. So nothing to worry about there. All right, let's move on to love. Love. All right, what's going on with love? What's going on with love in January 2024 for Aries? What's going on with their love life? What's going on with their love life? Give me some cards, please. Okay. Ooh, despair. What is going on? What's under that? Scholar. Okay. Interesting. I feel like someone is doing a lot of research, but it almost feels like they can't find out anything. I know this because the high priestess, right? And we also have the three of wands. So there is this energy of playing hard to get. And there's also this energy of someone who's super mysterious and won't let someone in. They could be very guarded individual. But I also feel like it's quite sexy to someone, but it also makes someone worry quite a bit because the more they try to get to know someone, the less they know, and it can get a little frustrating. And I feel like someone's trying to figure this out about you or you, them, Aries, where it's like, I'm wondering if they feel the same way that I do, or I'm wondering if this person loves me the same or cares about me. And it feels like someone's not opening up. Now, that is very concerning, but it also is what drives the connection. I feel like even if someone is concerned in the same breath, it draws them into this mysterious man or woman, whether that's you or you're dealing with someone like that. Okay. All right. So, what was on the bottom? Okay, we talked about that. Cool, cool. All right. So, Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, this could be new love coming in again. I do feel like it's a very strong energy of new love where it's like going to be super blissful. If this is a already established connection or marriage, you and this person are definitely going through the honeymoon phase all over again. And it's really, really nice. We have joyfulness here. So there's deep bonding with each other. There's a lot of fun to be had, a lot of playfulness, inner child energy, but in a positive. There are dates. Okay. There is a lot of just letting loose and having fun. Okay. And it's very innocent. All right. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are a masculine Aries, there is definitely a feminine. If you're a masculine Aries, or if you're dealing with a masculine, this masculine, there's definitely an energy of having to work hard to impress their feminine. There is a feminine here who has high standards, okay? And they're also wifey material, and someone could be seeing them as that way. I know that my masculines are working really hard to impress Miss Lady, or to kind of like just show them that they are on that level of a leader, right? Like a King of Pentacles, because we have service, which is a man. It's a working man, okay? So this is someone who works hard for their queen to know, like, okay, you can rely on me, you can depend on me, you can trust me to lead, you can trust me that I have your best interest, that I am up to par with your standards, that kind of energy. So really nice. I think this is how it should be. Masculine should be courting, right? That's a beautiful thing. All right. We have Temperance here. So Sagittarius energy is Temperance. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or someone's energy is Sag-like energy. Very adventurous, maybe likes to travel. Okay, very high spirited, very enthusiastic, charismatic, charming, that kind of thing. All right. So Temperance also talks about like someone who's multifaceted, like double personality, someone who could be very strict or high standard, or Mr. Prissy or Mrs. Prissy, but they also have another side to them, which may be that inner child. And it's a good balance. Okay. There's also talks about like a very stress-free, drama-free type of connection. So that's always good. And I know that also because we have faithfulness here. So whoever this is coming into your life, Aries, you can really trust them. You can rely on them. There's integrity with this person, honesty, and you can have trust with them. This person also may be a clinger with that faithfulness, but they are not doing it in a codependent way. It's more so like, I found my one with that faithfulness. Okay. All right, cool. Now, first came love, right? And then comes marriage. And I'm just kidding. Then comes commitment. I do see commitment here. There could be a commitment thrown out maybe after having a little bit of a trip, journey. Okay, this does give Sagittarius energy with the horse energy. Okay, and with the journey, which is travel. But there is this energy of, maybe you and this person traveling together, and that's a deep commitment. Maybe meeting each other's families or friends, or, we're going to be staying with each other in a room. So it could be your first trip together. We're sleeping together in a room. That takes commitment. Some people don't think so, but it is. It's trust, right? I have to trust you to fly out the country with you, that kind of thing. But this also just talks about like starting a new beginning. And this new beginning could be a deeper form of commitment. So this may be someone asking for your hand in a relationship, your hand in marriage, right? This could be talking about moving in together. Maybe someone's giving you the key to their home. Maybe someone's giving you the password to their laptop, to their phone. Maybe someone is just making it a consistent thing that they're showing up in your life, and you guys are hanging out every week faithfully. Okay. So, yeah, you could be embarking in a relationship, or if you already are in a relationship, it's definitely getting stronger and it's getting more lively, which is a beautiful thing. Okay. Now, I will be doing extended on, on this, and I will be talking more about your love life. We're going to talk about past love, and we're going to talk about new love. Okay. Or current love, whatever. So if you definitely want to hear on both sides, you will follow me to the extended, and the extended will be in the description box down below. All right. Also, some announcements. To start off the new year, I wanted to do something, what's the word? I just wanted to do something like kind for the new year. So I will be doing $5 questions, which I've never done before. And it's going to last up until February 1st. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link down below as well. You can get your questions in. There's no limit. So you can get your questions in for the new year. What else? Also, I'm going to be dropping a New Year, New Intention box. This box will have a candle, it will have incense, it will have a crystal, it will have some other really nice things in there as well. You can check it out on my website. It's not up for sale yet. I'm still in the process of making them, getting them prepared for shipping. But if you do want to pre-order and just, call dibs on your box, because I don't have that many. Okay. So if you want to call dibs on your box, then you can definitely do that. That link's in the description box down below. But of course, when they're ready to be shipped out, I will show them on the channel and on the Instagram and on the community page, everywhere that you guys will see. So that's it for my announcements. I should do last words, right? But I did not pick them up. I have a box here from when I went out of town back to my parents' house, and I have all my cards in here. All right, hold on one second. Let me grab these last words for you. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Last words for my Aries dealing with their January 2024. Anything significant for my Aries? Uh-oh. Okay. Bottom of the deck says, I like you, but not in love. Ooh, because I feel like someone's wondering, like, oh, do you love me like I love you? And it feels like, well, you got to work for that. You got to work for my love. That's what it feels like. Okay. We have Strictly Straight coming out for whatever reason. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We have, I love how you laugh. Okay. So lots of bonding. We have jealous of you. Yes. I feel like especially at work, people are very jealous of you. So be careful of those coworkers who want to be very friendly, but behind your back, they're not so friendly. Okay. Because I see you being so disciplined and just accomplishing a lot of goals career-wise. And I do see you being cocky about it. So be careful of that. But, whatever. Let them hate. We have September, Virgo, or a Libra could be very significant. September could be very significant of last year. We have November, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. November of last year could have been very significant for you. We have toxic family. Okay. What else do we have here? I want you. Okay. We have, I know you will hurt me. So yeah, someone's operating out of pain. Someone is still holding on to the past. Okay. So when it comes to new love, it's like guarded energy. All right. What else? We have hiding my feelings. Blocked. Okay. What else do we have here? You make me nervous. Yes. Feminines, I feel like you're making people very nervous. And then we have kids here. So something significant with your kids could be going down if you do have children. All right, we'll leave it there. Again, like the video, comment down below. Let me know how the beginning of your 2024 has been going so far. Follow me in the link down below for the extended on love, past love, new love. And if you want to check out any of the things I announced, definitely check in the description box for those links. All right. Happy 2024, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.